Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Minecraft Hardcore. So today we're going to be continuing on with work on this new room that we're working on. You can see I've done a little bit of off-camera work, which is code for did an episode, it was boring, and now all the progress I did in that episode is here. So I only make very minor stuff. You can see I kind of tidied up how this room looks. I kind of like how it's coming along. I like the idea of having that be a little bit stony there. Same with that too, because it goes directly outside. And yeah, I've just cut out space for walls and ceilings and made that back wall all wood and stuff. So yeah, that means we can get straight into some fun, some interesting stuff. And it also means we can have a bit more of a chat, because I spent most of the episode I just scrapped kind of pondering what to do for most of it. So I figured, you know, why not get you guys a better episode? Because I'm just nice. I'm just chill like that. So yes, I think we're in a weird position where we do have some of the stuff I want to go start working on today. We do have a few little tasks that we gotta go do. I think, honestly, we might have enough sand to pull this off. Same with gravel, because yes, it's been a while. I was in fact obsessed with it at the start of the series, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pulling out the concrete for the first time in ages. I know. So yeah, I'm planning to make one wall or sort of white concrete and then one purple concrete. Issue being, we've got stuff to make the concrete, we just don't have the dyes. So we're gonna go on a bit of an adventure to get ourselves some of that. Namely, do we have some beetroot on our... Okay. I don't think the word adventure and getting dye should be in the same sentence, because, I don't think we've even moved a single block, and I believe the adventure's already reaching its conclusion, which is like... Listen, am I going to complain? Fundamentally, no. But, yeah, so that's kind of my plan for the room. I do got to trial a few different designs, but, you know, I'm not going to complain about this one being a little bit of a quick one to start. It means we've got more time to do some fun experimenting and stuff later on. But let's get straight into things. We already have a border bucket on us, which is fine and dandy. But if we just go put in concrete, right-click, let's go into here first. Throw in as much as I can and make about... Oh, should we say 60? We'll say 64 for now, and then we'll make the rest into white. Sound good? How much can I get away with making? You know, that feels right. Because I'm thinking the biggest wall's gonna be purple, just for the bit in my brain that says that makes sense, and then we'll go with it. We'll go with it. So we are gonna try it with the powder first, just because I want to. But yeah, I think this one should be an interesting one, because I do have a few little designs I want to go wrestling with. It was raining outside as well, very aesthetic. But yeah, so I have a few designs. I don't have any of the stuff on me, but one of them is just, okay, let's make these just block colors. I think that's the easiest one. Why not go with that? You know, it's nice, it's fine, it's simple. The other alternative though, which is the one I'm kind of leaning more towards, is what if we have a bit of a pattern going, whereas, so you can see here, I've kind of brought it in. Again, I said I kind of want it to feel kind of like a castle, kind of swanky at the same time. So, I have used a little bit of oak wood, a little bit of stone brick, and I've not overused stone brick. So part of me is thinking we maybe have alternating little stripes, and I kind of want to demo it now with these oak planks. So again, obviously ceiling's got to go there, so we're not going to mind it, but I'm thinking maybe a little bit of this, and then to that. I mean, would that work? You know what I mean? Does that scream, yes, this is appealing, or does it scream like maybe it needs a bit of a relook? Obviously, I probably am going to lean more into doing a more neutral color like stone brick. This back wall's wood, so it would make sense to then interrupt it with wood. But you know what I mean? It's like, so what, maybe we have like 2, maybe like 3, and then a sort of column? That feels a bit too fat now. So, we'll move it one more in. But you see what I mean? I want to experiment just a little bit. That's I guess getting lucky with having resources on hand can have its benefits. But okay, we'll try that. We'll go nab ourselves some stone bricks. I did make sure in the event we started running low that I did have some stone smelting into it. But yeah, I just want to see, are we going to go block colors for these walls? Are we going to go not block colors? Again, I think this wall here is just going to be the accent wall, which is, again, code for outsiders there. So I can't really mine away at it. It would cause problems. But yeah, oh, that's right. I mean, we should probably go solve that, shouldn't we? Yeah, okay, well, we'll go through another music on the thing in a moment. But do I have any... Where are you? Where do I have? No? I must have stone brick. There you are. Literally just messing around with them and I can't find them. So yeah, I know we've used a lot of stone brick, but like, with oak wood as well. But like, if anything, it just feels cohesive with the design. That's it. Hey, at least for one hallway, I walked in and decided no more. So still crazy to walk through here, and it's like, yeah, no, I made this. Surreal to say. But yes, I have a song to throw on the wall for you all today, and it is Rihanna's S&M. I did not know that that song was called that. It was the, you know, I could be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. That one. Why is that song called S&M? Like, perfectly bad would make a better name, right? We're in agreement. Why is it called S&M? I don't know. But either way, found out that's what it was called today. Finally added it to my Spotify playlist, and I've been jamming out. I've been having a grand old time. So I learned something new today, and I'm rather chuffed at that development. So well, yes, that's all there is to it, really. So I don't know. Does this have more horror than just going with like either straight stripes or block colors? I mean, kinda. It kinda does. It also is marginally more resource effective if we want to tackle that angle as well, if you're with me. Now, I don't know if this room is actually arranged well enough to have this fit, so we are... When I say we're like balling here, I mean like we're balling in the most dangerous sense of the word, but I don't know if we're going to ball a bit too close to the sun, and with a fun engineering problem on our hands. Only I'm not Mark Rober, so the concept of that is actually terrifying to me, so you know, you live and learn. And we are learning right here that there was a fun engineering problem has appeared, ladies and gentlemen. Which to our shock, horror, and even further horror, like, can I get away with doing this? Can I get away with doing that? Look, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna see where it ends up at the end, but there's no way I can get away with that, right? I don't know, we'll stick with it, we'll see. Of course, it does get a bit taller here, but that's fine if we can't handle. I think that's gonna make sure I clip that in. Ooh, Stonebrick meeting the. I'm sorry. What do you mean the fun engineering problem wasn't actually code for evil, unending, big spiral of death, torture, and it actually just resolves kind of concisely? That's I mean, that feels like a channel first. I mean, downside, it does kind of end there. Upside, you know, the whole, and I'm looking at that and going, should I replace bits of it to make the fun engineering problem wrap around? Because if I, see, that's a dilemma now, right? So, because I bloody like how that looks, it looks nice, you know what I mean? Like this wall here, it kind of fits. The issue is it's like, I don't want to move this one forward because I feel like making the room too cramped, but if I rearrange this by one, so this one started Stonebrick, then purple, we'd fit Stonebrick in the end there, and that wouldn't be setting off my OCD like crazy, and we wouldn't have whatever the hell this is. Can I get away with doing that? In my Let's Play, I can make the rules, as much as I hate using that. That is an excuse. You know what I mean? Goodbye fun why am I calling it a fun engineering problem? Like, honestly, it's like the GIF. It's like the meme. Sometimes my genius confuses me. Or whatever that Top Gear clip is. Actually, I've ever told the story before. Okay, I say this at expense of, don't look too far into this and I will tell you it. Were you all in agreement of that? Great. So, my dad was inadvertently on an episode of Top Gear. In case you don't know, it's like a British TV show, massive institution in the 2000s until some drama broke up the original cast, and then it got brought back, but not as good, and the rest made an Amazon exclusive show. Was I super into it, really? No, but like, I know it, you know, it's one of those things where like, you know it even if you were into it or not. And my dad was inadvertently in an episode of it, because they visited a factory he used to work at for an episode, which is like, okay, you know, sure, whatevs. Where's the biggie in that? The biggie is that when it shut down, a lot of stuff was left behind, and namely a certain colourful note. And I'm not exactly sure what it is, because it's been a while since he's recounted it. But either it was a note written by him, but more like I think for him, that very passionately asked him to say, well, like, or put, you know, some commonly used part back after he'd used it, someone else had used it, and that made it to broadcast. Obviously it's censored, but no, it had his name on it, and it was like, I don't know, I have no idea where that came from, but fun little factoid. Of course, I'm not sure to what extent the factoid is factoiding, as they say, but still, it's just fun little fact for those of you interested. And why is that pissing me off more? You know, I think the end culmination of this is that that wall is unabashedly going to end up getting moved 2 pieces. Is it? I'm not considering. Let me know what I do with that corner so it doesn't drive me insane. Because if I put stairs there, it makes it acceptable, right? Okay. By first royal decree of this room's existence, stairs to the next random room I build in this house will go here, therein making this more acceptable. Yes, right, we need to go get a door, and that will oddly fix any and all problems I've ever had in life, and possibly world hunger as well. You with me? Yeah. But no, I was going to go into a different yap, and I have no idea how I ended up on top here. I love how I have a yap and I have no idea how it began. Like, yeah, the Neremik channel, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, no, on the channel, so we've made it, there was a fan favourite series that returned, Neremik Train Travesty. To give you a bit of, like, an odd recap for this, because I understand some of you may have seen in the description, it was like, oh, here's all the other parts, been slightly confused. Yeah, no, it's a very old series from the channel, by which I mean, I think the first one came out in November 2021. And no, basically, because I had never been on a train at the time of filming the first one of them, I thought, well, why not book the experience, you know? Why not? Why not? So I did, and it was fun, it was interesting. People really liked, for some reason, that video, so when I went to visit my my friend at uni, who was Smash Man in Tomodachi Life World, I would vlog, and it would be called Train Travesty. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 is me visiting my friend at university and getting slowly more accustomed with the UK's rail network, and being like way less nervous than I was in that first episode. But with the caveat that things still kind of went wrong anyway. See, now it's your turn to annoy me. I want to use oak for the roof. Right, I can demo oak for the roof, because if so, I can just tear that back wall down. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you want to do something. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, we're going to have to replace that back wall. I mean, we could also not replace the back wall, but you know what I mean? It just, yeah. This looks good. But yeah, so that made a return though. Again, I didn't call it Train Travesty, but it's a Train Travesty in spirit. Like, the first one was called that because first time using a train in the UK ever. And it went okay, and then all the others had stuff go wrong. It made sense. Whereas now it's like, I don't know, I felt as though we distinctify it a little bit. So I've done one which I'm going to posthumously classify as one in all but name, about when I went to see the Sonic Symphony last year. And then, of course, this new one, which I'm super happy with. Again, it's me going to my concert to get all my merch and stuff in it. Oh, I enjoy it. It's nice. I suggest giving it a watch, even if you don't know who the artist I went to see is. I do think it's a fun time because, as usual, things do go acutely wrong, though oddly not with the trains, which is, hey, it just goes to show you never know what's in store. Yeah, that for the ceiling is eating up though. So should I? Look, I put that. Okay, to be fair, like, I like the wraparound effect of that, but I think I might need to use a darker wood for that back wall. So let's chop this up and then reuse it for the for everywhere else, I'm thinking. But yeah, no, so that made it come back. So for those of you that have been eagerly anticipating if I was ever to make another one of those, there you go. I do have some more of those actually in the bank. Like, I think 3 train travesties that, like, I have the footage for. I just never have got around to making them. Which, okay, hardcore viewers, should I give you guys the ability to vote on which one of these I end up making and posting next? Because I did, the other day of the week, I did get bored and kind of film 2 days in the life with me, just because I enjoy vlogging that much. I was like, you know, sure, bring you guys along with me for 48 hours to do a radio show and plan a radio show and such, because why not? Why not? But beyond that, should I give you guys which one of these train travesties I release? Because, I mean, I have the footage, I just never got around to editing 2 of them, and then one of them stalled out in editing and just never saw the light of day, so don't make me come to regret this, but I'm going to tell you guys what footage I've got that needs editing, and then I will give you guys in the comments, should you feel passionately about it, the ability to go and say which one you want. So, yeah, first one, this is the one I did actually edit. Last year in May, I went to a foreign country by myself. Again, can't really call it train travesty, but that's the first one I started editing. I went on a cruise. I don't know why I phrased it like that, but no, I went on a cruise. So, I've edited a decent bit of that. Like, I edited up till, like, halfway through the first day on the cruise, and that's there. The second one is kind of a more general one. If you've seen the video of me going to Sonic Symphony, it's kind of more reminiscent of that, about the other cruise I did in December last year, where it was transatlantic all the way over on glorious old America and my adventures there, which, yeah, okay, it's a good one. I do need to edit it, mainly because the footage on my phone takes up a lot of space. And then the third one was me going to Seagulls Aloud. So, yeah, obviously, all three of them kind of have their own different merits, but I want to know what you guys are most interested in seeing, because if so, I can get on editing them. It may be tenuous if the footage for the Girls Aloud one still exists, I will say. Like, I'm 50-50 on if it does exist still. So, because it's one of those where I wipe a load of images from my phone and I've never been back in to check if the footage is there, because I've never wanted to go to edit it, if you get know what I mean. So, there is a chance, if that one gets picked, I might have to come back next episode and be like, sorry, I let you guys vote on this thing that didn't exist, but I think it exists somewhere, because I saw them twice, so I have footage. We just gotta hope that enough of it exists to constitute a video, if you're with me. Anyway, let's replant these fossils, not fossils, saplings. Again, I'm feeling like we could maybe use birchwood for that back wall instead, because I feel as though we've got a decent bit more of it in the back, though. 13 logs should be enough. But come on, give me a birch sapling, you know you want it. Please, it's almost 1 AM, I need a birch sapling. It's like, bro, I already scrapped this once, don't stall out on me now, game. Be nice. I like I'm telling the sapling I've already got to be nice, like, that's not the guy I need to be telling to be nice. I need to find... I need to tell a different sapling to be nice and make it self-known. Case in point, ask and you'll receive. Love it. Still, I do like how the throne room's coming together, it's nice. Of course, we do got to furnish it, I gotta figure out how to build a throne and whatnot, but... I do like how all the things are coming together. In fact, oh, I could ride the monorail on over if I wanted. I mean, I feel as it would be rude of me not to ride the monorail the correct way around for once. So sure, why not? Yeah, my computer... One second. I just you look, I appreciate the symmetry and everything, but you kind of a vibe killer. So we're just gonna like do this, a bit of that, and like some of this, and then we're kind of running out of blocks here, aren't we? We'll temporarily just do some cobble there, a bit of that, and yeah, it's not looking great. We will have to come and fix that at some point. But the moral of the story is... Let me ride my roller coaster. We can fix that in due course, he says with semi-confidence. Ooh, I forgot we revamped this place to actually take you along and like not stop entirely. It's hell yeah for revamping. And then rest of the way blitzes through, obviously. I feel as though, surprisingly, the single powered rail worth of boost... What the fuck was that? When did I do that? I don't know. But it spatters out here. I'm going to take that back. And to be fair, it would have been quicker to walk back, but at least I'm getting my usage out of it. You know what I mean? I built it, I gotta go do it. Thank you, believe in yourself sign. Thank you. Anyway, let's continue on in the name of science and other things. But mainly science. Big fan of science, me. So, what else is there to out there? We're coming towards the end. I don't know. Oh yeah, actually, I may as well ask you guys this, because I'm feeling generous. As soon as you all know from my insistent mentioning of it, I do not have a radio show. So if any of you guys want requests for my Wednesday show, do let me know. Not because it's not because I don't have ideas. I just want to be nice and inclusive. So if you've got any ideas, drop them, and I will do my absolute damnedest to squeeze them into the show. To the best of my ability, and yeah, that's speaking to me, not in like the weird schizophrenic way, but like in the vibes way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that. Is it the best? No, but I think that's probably the best one we're gonna get without making the room look kind of overtly dark. I think we kind of ate this place up, just slightly. Slaying department. Hello. Yeah, this one right here. I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like we did good. We did good. I think for one last sake, because we've been doing it so much over the last few episodes, I think we should wrap this one up by going to shear the sheep. But yeah, we obviously got a good bit of throwing in that room, but I do like how quickly that one's come about. I like the vibes. So again, shout out to Tama for taking me the audience recommendation and ending up getting that room made. Hopefully it was worth it. I feel like it was. I feel like it was, you know what I mean? That feels like a nice, weird, but also worthwhile addition to the house. So, hell yeah. Again, it has like old schoolish Minecraft vibes, like from back when I started playing, maybe a little bit before. You know what I mean? Like the wall on the floor, not carpet, stuff like that. It's nice. I like stuff like that. It makes me feel, I don't know how to describe it. Like, oddly nostalgic, but, like, not at the same time. Because it's like, I don't know. Is it too soon to be getting nostalgic for 2012? Speaking of Minecraft movies drops, I'm surprised I've gone the entire episode without mentioning that. The movie is for the best from what I'm hearing. Like, let me know in the comments, what did you think of it? Because I'm hearing varying reports of it being the greatest cinematic masterpiece of all time, to, like, then, the rest. So, like, do let me know what your opinions on the Minecraft movie were in the comments. It's like, I feel as though I'll see it out of societal obligation. That makes it sound so much worse than it is, but, like, I gotta know. Is it peak? Is it not peak? I mean, I guess there's no way to know unless I actually watch it. You guys might like to have a little bit of a troll on me in the comments, so, I'll go watch it before next episode. Fine, fine. I guess you've got me. But, again, I was shearing all these sheep. Mr. Productive. Mr. Productive. But I think we should probably bring this one to an end now. I'm gonna have this exporting, and then, like, because nobody else is home tonight, do I go have a shower at 1 AM whilst this exports? I'll think about it whilst I'm editing this one. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, then feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it'll just help out a bunch. Let me know that you're doing some more of this and all that good stuff. And that's gonna be us done for now. So until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.